Hey, good morning. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys how I paint this urban and environment art piece. Step by step for you to see and learn to draw this kind of illustration. I hope you will like it. I started off with a very rough sketch in red lines, and from that I add a new layer on top of the rough sketch, and I start to draw a clean fine lines to build a main structure of this painting. Yes, I do have reference for every one of my art, including this piece. Some part I might follow exactly the same, and some other part I will change and add in some other things to enrich this painting itself. There is no right or wrong, as reference is a guide or ideas for me. To make it more urban-like painting, I add something like plants, road sign, things you can see on street, and even some small animals to make the whole painting more livelier. So along the way in refining the rough sketch, don't scare to find reference online like me. Sometimes my brain are not functioning as I wanted it to. So I will go online and find reference for inspiration purpose. Next will be coloring time. I usually have a set of color scheme prepared before drawing, as you can see here. So where does this color scheme come from? This color scheme reference I pick from those artists' art piece I follow on social, or some real life photos reference I found online. I personally have many different color scheme sets for different art piece. I always go through the arts, photos which I like on social daily, and when I see a piece that I really like it, or I feel that the whole color reference is so good, I will note down the color scheme, the style of their work to study and learn, in hoping to understand their ways to create wonderful works of art. So following on part by part, I will start off by painting the base color first, and from that I will slowly add in darker tone color to build up each of the object depth to make it more real looking. And one of the brush, as you can see, I'm using also add texture to the drawing. For my part, I like to create more different layers instead of just one layer. I feel that this will make it easier for me if I want to change color later. For example, this umbrella, I paint blue at first, but I felt it's unfitting somehow. So I just select the layer and change the hue of the umbrella layer to red color, and I just need to select that layer, so it's much more easier instead of the whole thing in one piece. You might think understand that painting like this, part by part, will take up the time, which yes, I agree, but by doing like this, I can complete each of their details just right and on spot. But still, this is up to you on how to paint it. Different artists, different style and ways to complete their artwork. So it really depends. When painting highlights or shadow, I will always make sure my light source are from one direction. Same like reality life environment, you won't want to see a weird looking artwork with different highlights, direction and angle, right? If you do so, you might damage the whole piece look and feel. Therefore, before start shading, know where your sunlight will fall on. This will make it easier for you while you are painting. Last but not least, whether to add background or not. There isn't an answer for this, just that by adding background to your art, it will help your art to speak more. So maybe ask yourself how much you want to convey in your art. I often struggle whether to add or not to add backgrounds, but for this piece I end up still add background to make it more urban looking feel, and somehow it turns out nice. Despite I have been having doubts on myself more on how to share this illustration piece process video onto YouTube, along the way with my explanation walkthrough step by step, yes, it's hard to draw and speak on the same time. I really did enjoy this process actually, and this urban street cafe painting is way cuter than expected. It turned out nice and I'm proud of myself to finish this process, so I can share with you guys here. Anyway, thank you for watching to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's draw more art together. Till next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya! Bye bye!